Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Thursday, June 20th. It is the first day of summer. It is currently 7:20-ish in the morning. I not overslept, but slept later than I would like. My head hurts, but I'm gonna try to get a workout in this morning because I haven't in like 2 or 3 weeks. And I have some time before my workday starts. If you're new here, we are Tyler and Sean. We are two husbands. We just started recording our daily life because we are in the process of having a baby and we just want to document this stuff, and that way one day we just have an archive of our life to look back on. And we upload like every day, so if you haven't already, subscribe. Because I need some sort of caffeine in the morning. I use Alani Nu pre-workout. This is Rainbow Candy. It's my favorite. I've used it for years. Will it probably kill me one day? Yeah, but I do perform better. I prefer cardio to strength training, and when I don't really feel like working out, I think getting on the Peloton bike and having an instructor tell me what to do is like the easiest way for me to do it. That's probably gonna tear me up because I haven't had it in a little while. Today, I will show you our routine-ish. It's like a regular work day for me. I work from home. I have a few meetings today. I will start in a little bit. Tyler he's already made his coffee. He is reading this morning, or was reading this morning. And here's our cat. Our vet told us to put him on a diet, so he is eating a lot less than he used to, and he is not happy about it.
The halfway mark is pretty good so far. There are a lot of unfortunate events back to back to back, which I'm like, damn. For these guys. 2 guys on a road trip. They're about to have a baby. They're going on their baby moon. And they're having a baby through surrogacy, which is why I wanted to read the book. And it's pretty good so far. I bought another book by this author when we were in Nashville, which is also in the video. But yeah, about halfway through, I'll probably finish this one before I'll definitely finish this one before we go to the beach. Actually, when I've went to the beach, I have finished like a book or 2 while I was there. So
not me. Tyler has kept every book he has read since middle school in his Goodreads account.
I don't know if you can see that. I have read 251 books. This is like since the 6th-ish grade. And then I have 190 books in my want to read.
How many have you read this year so far?
7. So this is my 2024 reading challenge. I have read 17 so far.
People are starting to subscribe to us, which is really, really nice. I guess our wedding anniversary video, like, the algorithm picked it up a little bit, and we woke up to some nice comments and some new subscribers, so nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm doing a Peloton class. I haven't worked out in a few weeks, so I don't think I have it in me to go too heavy. How I usually pick my classes, I usually pick on playlist. I will go to what's recommended to me because I've used Peloton for like almost 5 years now, so it has a pretty good idea what I like, and this is pretty good. I bought my bike at the very, very, very beginning of the pandemic. I recommend it. It's great. It's like their original model from 4 years ago. It's not the Bike Plus, it's the standard bike, and it's held up so well. It works just as good as it did on day one. Yeah, I'm loyal to the brand. So if you were looking for a sign to get a Peloton bike, this is your sign. My workout is done. I did a Casey Musgraves Peloton ride. Tyler said he didn't think Casey Musgraves made Peloton music, and to that I disagree because it was pretty good. When I'm in like a workout slump, I like go back to like the Peloton Artist Series. I had never done this ride before, but some of my favorites, they have a couple Beyonce rides, there's a Kelly Clarkson ride, there's a couple Taylor Swift rides. The Troye Sivan one's really good. The Lizzo Peloton ride is really good. And if it's like Christmas time, there's a Mariah Carey one that's really, really good, and Mariah Carey's in that one. She's actually there. But I'm gonna make a coffee. I gotta start my work day. This is my work from home fit. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, dress up and put on like real pants to work from home. I'm in like terry shorts and a hoodie. Even though it's 100 degrees outside, I keep my office like ice cold. But I don't have to be on camera much today. So I'm gonna make a coffee. And then here it is. You can see like the clouds in it. That's how I think I know I did a good job. That and the taste. I just dump a little bit of coffee creamer in it and it's good to go. I have to start my work day. I'm gonna hand you off to Tyler. He's gonna go run some errands, so please be nice to him.
Okay, so I only have a few things I'm going to do this morning. At first, running to Costco just to get a few things we need, and going to Orange Theory at noon for a workout class, and that's all I have planned so far today. Costco haul. In the time that I've known and been with Sean, I have had a string of bad luck with jobs, and let's talk about it. So, when I first moved from Corbin, Kentucky to Louisville to move in with Sean, I was working in insurance for Aflac, and I decided to switch into Medicare because I wanted to work remotely. So I started working for nameless company. I worked with people 65 years or older on Medicare. I worked there for about 7 months, and then we had a Zoom call one day randomly, and the company literally just shut down right then and there. So, boom. Luckily, Sean had just started the record store, which he has touched on a little bit here, but I'm assuming he will probably touch on at some point on the channel. But thankfully, I was able to just start working there, and it was honestly the best, most interesting job I've had. I love music, and yeah, it was just a really great job. But as Sean has also said in the previous videos, the store ended up closing. So when I left that insurance job, I just started working for Cardinal Record Co., and that's kind of where I started getting into marketing and kind of really actually finding what I want to do as a career path. So once the store closed, I was working there for a little over a year. I was back in a spot with no job. So for a couple of months, I was looking for a job, and I found a job at a digital marketing agency downtown here in Louisville. And it was honestly a story time in itself. It was a very small company, and I don't want to get too into it, but it was just not a great workplace or environment. They ended up letting me go right before our wedding and honeymoon, which I had banked PTO the whole time I had been there for this honeymoon, and they let me go right before the honeymoon, but that's a whole different story. Start looking for jobs again, and I land a job with this really, I would say, good company. I had a good experience with them. I was working doing paid media like TikTok ads and email marketing and things like that, and I really enjoyed it. And I was there for coming up like close to a year, but they did a reduction in force and let the TikTok people go. And so my job was impacted by that, and I was let go with like 5 other people. And this was back in April. So towards the end of April. So we're in June now. We had a lot of things planned and stuff for the summer. And so I've been applying to things, and I've had a couple of calls and interviews here and there. I'm very, very fortunate to be in a position where any time that these job losses have happened to me, I have really not felt the full impact of them. Yeah, it's really hard, and I feel like I'm 25, and so as soon as I stepped into the workforce, I feel like I've had just like this just not good experience, and it's very disheartening and discouraging. It just is. But ultimately it's taught me in a sense that work doesn't care about you. I saw a book somewhere that said work won't love you back. I don't tie myself or my personality or my worth to a job. Yeah, just a little story on that. I have been applying a few places and like looking at stuff, but I have the opportunity to be a little more picky about it, and we're working on all this baby stuff, and Sean's been great, so that's the story there. Feel free to let me know if you like have any questions on that or anything. But yeah, I know I'm not the only one. I've seen like TikToks and people on Reddit and stuff talking about like, oh, I've been laid off like this many times, and yeah, so. Okay, so I just pulled up to Orange Theory, about to do my 60-minute class. I have been doing Orange Theory for almost 2 years now. I'm almost at 200 classes. I think I'm like 10 away. I really like it. I have been a runner for like 10 years of my life, and I've never really been much of like a strength training guy, but Orange Theory really gives me, this is not promo sponsored with our 40 subscribers, but it really gives me the variation that I need with weights and running, and it is also just like honestly like a sense of community. It's like people are great. The people are great here at the Orange Theory near my house. So yeah, gonna go in here, work out, and I will let you know how it went and what we did when I get out, when I'm all just got out on Orange Theory. It was not bad. We did a mix of rowing and the treadmill. So we did like 350 meters on the rower, and then we did like a time distance on the tread, and we did that like 4 or 5 times. And then on the floor, we did a bit of legs and arms, like shoulder presses, split squats, and planks. So yeah, that's done. I need to go home and shower and probably make like a turkey burger for lunch, and I got some laundry I have to deal with, but that's about it. You smiling, pretty girl? Oh, you smiling? Look at that smile. So just started lunch. We also got a few things from Amazon, so let's get into that. So the first thing we have is this Life Boost coffee, half calf, low acid. This was expensive as hell. I'm gonna like go too deep into it because I might eventually, but I have a lot of stomach problems, issues, blah, blah, blah. And so the low acid coffee and the half calf is supposed to help people with those kind of issues, because I can't give up coffee. Out of everything that there is to give up when you have stomach issues, coffee, it just makes me so happy. I can't do it. And the second thing we have, I didn't even realize, is this Gaviscon Advance antacid. So both of those deliveries were for my stomach issues. Jokingly, so that antacid, it works really well if you have acid reflux, because it has something in it called alginate, which is like something to do with seaweed, and you can only get it in the UK for some reason, but it works like a lot better than the US version, and Sean jokingly calls it Gaviscon Pro Max. So yeah, got that, and it's a life save for me. So if you're somebody who has like really bad acid reflux, would recommend it. Okay, so I'm gonna taste test these coffee beans that we got. So I'm gonna make me a little latte. Gonna give this a little taste test. Good. I can't really taste much of a difference from like a regular coffee, but it is
less acidic than a regular coffee. So I'm not sure how much, oh, it's 12 ounce. How long will that last me, you say? Okay, so I don't know. I might have to do my research on some other low acid coffee brands and stuff, because this one is expensive. It tastes good. Okay, so I was just dealing with some more laundry. So my white Nike Air Force Ones, I just ran them through the washer with some OxyClean, and it got like a good amount off of it, but there's still like, I don't know if you can really see, but I just want to give it some like elbow grease. Okay, honestly, not bad. These shoes are about 2 years old, I think. Shauna got them for me for Christmas 2022, maybe, I want to say. I had another pair before that I wore around a lot, and then those got really, they just started looking rough. But I feel like I've kept these ones in pretty good condition, and then when I clean them up, they still look pretty good. I'm going to spin a record. Gonna spin the Ray record that we just got recently, but we showed our record collection before, but we have quite a few newer ones that we have not spun yet. I think next week, and I'll record. I think next week I'm going to go. Guest Room Records over near us is having a listening party for Omar Apollo's new album. So I will probably go there for that. I don't really think I would be allowed to film much because it's a new album that's not released. I try to pick something up when I go just because, like we mentioned, I don't like going to like small businesses without buying anything. Like, so I don't want to just like loiter there for like 40 minutes and then not buy a record or anything. So my bag I ordered is here, and I just wanted this bag. I really just got it because I wanted it. So it's a brown aloe bag. It does have, I think, like quite a bit more space than my bag currently has. Plus it has these little pockets and pouches in the front and back. I'm going to move my stuff from the other bag to this one, so I can do a little bit of like what's in my bag while I do that, I guess. So first and foremost, I will put my car keys in. Wallet, of course. Keep a pill container with me because I always have to have an antacid on me. So I think I'm gonna put that here in this little back pouch. Tylenol, lip balm, and some cough drops. That is my aloe bag.
So I'm coming on to end the vlog, but before I do, I want to say welcome. We've seen a lot of new people come into our videos in the last 2 days from the shorts we posted in our anniversary video, which will be linked somewhere on here, I'm sure. And it's blown us away, the positive feedback we received. We kind of started this project as like just a way to capture our daily life because we're in the middle of trying to have a baby, and I don't have videos of like my parents when they were young, and because this didn't exist, or like even videos of me like when I was young, and we wanted a way to like document our life for our future kids to have as an archive one day. And there's stuff that we don't post that's like on a hard drive, just, you know, that we hope just to give to them one day, if they care. And we thought like no one's gonna care about this, and it turns out people do. And that's crazy. You know, we went from getting like 0 views to like our anniversary video got like 300 views in a day, and that doesn't feel like a lot to some people, but to us it does, and we really appreciate it. So for dinner, I'm making like a chicken orzo with like the Kirkland chicken sausage situation because I don't really feel like cooking. It's been a really long work day, but I think we got enough footage in for today, and we're gonna just take it easy tonight. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. The daily vlogging has been really fun. We've really enjoyed it. It's been a great creative exercise, and we're learning something new every day. And so if you want to join us on this journey, like, comment, subscribe, because we have some news to share very soon.